Bears 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. The Lions at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that is intercepted. Or was it?
Come on.
No interception. He did not keep
really, guys.
Apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
He did a good job keeping his focus downfield.
Tripping.
Rolled out of the pocket, trying to fit a pass in. But that defender nearby.
Anything to fuck over Lil Goose. Anything to fuck over Lil Goose. Anything to fuck over Goose.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Goff.
Now we good. There we are. There we are. Let's go. Let's go, guys. There we are.
Bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
Let's go.
Broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take
I gotta do it myself. Computer ain't gonna do it for Guru. Guru gotta do it his damn self. Computer ain't gonna do it for me. He do it for everybody else but old Goose. We cool though. We cool. We cool. We cool.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Let's go.
Great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
Look at him. And trash.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Burrow now off the bootleg. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds right shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Yeah,
6 there on the first down play.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Give him 18 on the play.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. That's a staple of this offense. Drive route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd Second down, Mixon, and he won't get close. Barely a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and it just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now, back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense on balance.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Uh-oh, we hurting him a little now.
There we saw one of the downsides.
We hurting him a little.
Run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't get the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp.
Really?
Touchdown.
Outstanding block.
DJ Sharp with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. Jose Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Now as they line up and kick this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here we go. Nixon will try the right side. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times 2 interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try to keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He finds his running back, Mixon. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 36. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On second down, here's Mixon. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Burrow looking to pass. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to move back in front. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And it's through, and that makes the lead in 10-7.
Makes the score, Bengals 10, Lions 7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. This is Swift on the counter. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, man, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. 3rd and 2. Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Goff, complete. This is Mitchell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that's more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Oh, look how they do. Look how they do me again. Come on. Really?
The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Come on. So when they go on, got short to the motherfucker, man.
Swift going to try up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Goff. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. He's got this, complete to Williams. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Swift with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights and the lead is now 14-10. Out is is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly have their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Jet sweep to start the drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Gallus now on for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. This one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by 2 scores. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Burrow on play action. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you touchdown, you could turn it over and hurt your team. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the 1st tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. And Burrow going to throw again. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Stop.
The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work.
This is trying.
And the Lions will take over. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Gone. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now gone. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 36. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting it.
Gotta make the play myself. My D-line won't get this. I gotta do it myself.
Because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call
I gotta do it myself, guys.
to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Two niggas. Two niggas on. Stop.
As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Look at this dude. Look at my man. Two guys. Two guys.
And found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes. And while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Burrow will throw. Complete. Smith has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running left, it's Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Burrow. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. Touchdown Bengals. Joe Mixon from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. Gets up, and now the pressure.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys blocking. He have 3 guys. He have 3 guys rushing. The nigga gets in there. Stop.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Stop.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19,
Stop.
so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I gotta make sacks on my own. I got an interception on my
ready to
own.
begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner is a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction. Watching what's
Now
happening
look at my man. Now look at my man. Now look at my
an
man.
excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now a 1st down throw, gone. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
No question.
And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
No
and they're going to be
no
set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. On the option to give to Swift here.
Really?
And he takes this
No
one
pressure.
in for a
No.
Lions touchdown. Swift, the 2nd touchdown.
No pressure.
And the Lions are
Zero
closing in
pressure.
on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, just like last play. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after it. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league is tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
This offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's caught. Smith. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Back to Mixon on first down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 5. Here's Burrow. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Herb Smith Jr., a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, it
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Throwing now, Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Now what a fumble.
Zero hesitation that time.
Now what a
He
fumble.
got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
We know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. DeAndre Swift. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. On 2nd and 9. Burrow. We're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph, and the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, it wasn't always pretty with the interception there. That means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Goff going to throw it. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
No pressure.
A great
Superstar
play with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions
No,
are able to
no.
strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Look at my superstar
And
play.
this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. And some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditional is not overly excited about that score.
D-tackle gets
They
hurt.
like to see the game play a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver, complete. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
On one, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That one will send him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down.